In the corporate world, there's one skill that can truly make or break your best ideas: writing a persuasive proposal. Today, we're going to break down exactly how precision writing gets you the results you want. Let's dive in. So, let me ask you something. Is your writing really clear enough to get that yes? It sounds like a simple question, but the stakes are incredibly high. The clarity of your proposal can be the one thing that separates a green light from a dead end. And just think about the real-world impact here. Vague writing? It isn't just a minor issue. It leads to total confusion, expensive mistakes, and frustrating delays. But when your writing is precise, well, it cuts right through all that noise. It drives action, and it earns you that all-important approval. Okay, so how do we actually get that kind of precision? Well, it all comes down to a really simple but powerful structure. Let's walk through the blueprint for a proposal that actually works. And here it is, just 3 simple steps. You start with a purpose, then you show the benefits, and you finish strong with a call to action. This structure is so effective because it just makes sense. It guides your reader from "what is this" to "okay, I'm in." It answers all their questions right away. What are we doing? Why should I care? And what do you need from me? A really great way to remember this is to think of it like a GPS. Your purpose, that's your final destination. The benefits, well, that's the fastest, best route to get there. And that call to action, that's you telling them to hit start navigation and get this journey started. All right, let's break down that first step. The purpose. This is where you set the entire stage. You have to start by clearly, and I mean clearly, defining the why behind your whole proposal. And this is where your choice of words is absolutely critical. You've got to use the right, precise words to nail down your goal. So, for example, instead of just saying you want to make a new tool, get specific. Talk about the exact problem that tool is going to solve. And here's what that looks like in the real world. This statement is just so effective because it's completely direct. It names the project, Smart Connect, and it states the problem it solves: the need for remote accessibility. There is absolutely no room for confusion there. Now let's move on to the second step, which is honestly the most persuasive part of your entire proposal. This is where you explain the value, the what's in it for them, that your idea delivers. Okay, here's a little grammar trick that has a huge impact. Write your benefits in the present tense. Instead of saying something will reduce costs, say it reduces costs. That tiny shift makes the value feel immediate, not like some far-off promise. And hey, whenever you can, use hard numbers. A vague claim like it saves money is pretty weak, right? But a specific number, like a 15% reduction in operating costs, that's tangible, it's significant, and it is so much more persuasive. So here's the full example. Just look at those verbs. It reduces costs, and it is generating interest. See how that language makes the benefits feel real, like they're happening right now? That builds urgency and a whole lot of confidence in your idea. And now for the final, crucial piece of the puzzle. You've stated your purpose. You've shown the incredible benefits. The call to action is where you turn all that interest into a concrete, actionable plan. So what is a call to action, really? It's not a suggestion. It's not a hint. It is a crystal clear instruction. Your goal here is to leave no doubt. You need to tell the reader exactly what you need them to do next. Now, this is a perfect example. It's specific, they're asking for a $50,000 budget, it's clear what it's for, the final testing phase, and it's direct. It requests immediate approval. The person reading this knows exactly what is being asked of them. No questions asked. Okay, so we've walked through the entire blueprint. The question now is, how can you start applying this and improving your own professional writing? Let's talk about some real, actionable next steps. Here are 3 things you can start doing today. First, just practice using more precise language in all your writing, even emails. Second, think about the intonation of your requests. You want to sound confident and clear, not demanding. And third, keep building your vocabulary. The more words you know, the more precise you can be. And really, this brings us right back to the core idea. The reason we focus on this level of detail is simple. Clear communication is the single most effective tool we have to stop confusion, prevent mistakes, and make sure everyone is on the same page, moving forward together. So as we wrap things up, I'm just going to leave you with this question. Now that you have this blueprint, purpose, benefits, and a clear call to action, what will your next proposal achieve? What big idea will you get a yes on?